Thank you so much for coming. I'm so honored for your presence. Let's take a moment to ground ourselves and just to connect to the energy of Pachamama, Mother Earth. I want you to close your eyes and imagine yourself on a trail going up the mountains. You get on one of those horses that knows the way to the mountain. And as you're riding up, you feel the energy of the stars, of the moon, of the earth. And they say, welcome, welcome. And you feel so much joy in your heart at this moment. And you know you gotta get there to that mountain, your Apu, your sacred mountain. Every child, when they're born, they have a godfather, grandmother mountain. So think of that mountain that is near the place where you were born. What is it called? Your horse knows the way, and he's taking you there. Oh, and you get there, and she embraces you. Come here, my child. Welcome back. And she tells you of your purpose, of why you're here. And she tells you, I love you, my child. Thank you for coming here. I've been waiting for you. And you ask the mountain, what do you want me to know at this moment? What do you want me to know? And she tells you. She whispers in your ear. And you feel so much peace and love in your heart. And she fills you with love in every cell of your body. She showers you with love. Because that's what mountains do. They give us love. Shower on that unconditional love of your godfather, grandmother mountain. And say, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your love. And you bow to your mountain. Get back on your horse. And ride back here. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Hi, everybody. I'm Fabiola Baughman. I'm a Peruvian shaman. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about my journey. I'm going to try to stay in time here because we wasted some minutes there. Anyway, I just wanted to share my story. I'm originally from Peru. I was born in Lima. And I came to the United States about 30 years ago with the intention to have a career in science. But life happens and it takes us in a different direction. And someday, a very good woman from the United States invited me on a journey, a spiritual journey back to my roots. And what happened there? I was already a clairvoyant, had become a clairvoyant, a meditation teacher. And when I got there and I got to the ruins of Sacsayhuamán, I had a vision. And this is very powerful. Pachacutec was the most powerful Inca in the Inca Empire. He extended his reign to 6 South American countries. And he told me he was not happy with the way we were taking care of Mother Earth. He told me about the rivers. He talked to me about how we were polluting the land. And I told him, why are you telling me this? I have no power. I have no power. I'm just barely returning here to this land. And I don't have a way to clean the rivers. I don't have a way to clean the land. And he told me, be a catalyst for change. And those words stay in my mind till today. And that's why I'm here. So during that journey, I got initiated in the Monaiki rites. Have you ever heard of the Monaiki rites? How many people are familiar with them? Well, you initiated me on them. Okay, good. The Monaiki rites are karpais, or rites that are initiation rites. Usually the shamans of the Andes, they're initiated by nature, okay? And by lightning. You know, they get struck by lightning. If they survive, they are changed and they can heal people. But what happens is the Monaiki rites are now these karpais that are being available and that are being passed on from person to person. So during that journey, I received those rites, and it was here in the United States. And what happened was that I started having these dreams, right? And the mountains were calling me and they were saying, you need to come back to Peru. I have gone on that trip. I have talked to Pachacutec. I thought, wow, I can't do anything, right? But they were telling me, you need to come here and experience what it's like to be here in the mountains. And that's what I did. I called my shaman, left my family, and went on a journey. I didn't know where I was going to go. And I didn't know if it was going to be safe. But I went there, and every mountain had a gift for me. And every mountain started activating my gifts, my rights. Fast forward to 2020. The mountains came again. And they said, what if you film a documentary in the Andes? I said, what? I'm not a filmmaker, right? And they said, well, you have been filming anyway, you know, because all the things that I was seeing in the mountains and all the amazing healings that I was getting from the mountains, it was something that I was capturing with my phone. So I said, okay. I called my husband and I said, you won't believe what happened to me. And they're asking me to go film a documentary. And he said, why not? And I was just very surprised because that's not normal. That is not normal. So I said, okay. So surprise, you know, it's amazing how things happen. You know, we had met a few months earlier, very talented young men who's in this room today, in the back of the room. And Wyatt helped us to make that possible. So we went on this journey, not knowing where we were going to go. And we went on this phenomenal trip in which we filmed all these different places, and all these different places had a message. I had a video to show you, but unfortunately, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to try to show it. Let's see. I don't know if you can see it, but at least you'll hear it. We must examine what we left behind, our ancestry, and our connection with Mother Earth.
Let's go on a journey to the heart of the high Andes Mountains to open the floodgates of cultural wisdom with people that represent
Peru. When we can expand and connect to these amazing mountains that are surrounding us, we can expand our own consciousness to understand why we are here on this planet at this moment.
The processing of the color amigos that they have to fly together at this time to creating peace around the world. Here we say the human being, they have to be more connected with themselves. The Pachamama wants us to be more in union.
It's crucial to recognize that we're not separate. Only when we embrace our role as a part of the planet can we truly care for it.
If you see with your heart, if you see with a third eye, you can understand more, because it has a big purpose to connect with the nature, with the cosmos.
We are earth, wind, fire, and water. We heal from our disconnection and become one as we integrate with the elements of nature and discover a balance of energy within us. With this documentary, we invite people to go on a journey with us to become Pachamama again. And remember the unconditional love we are made of.
So this talk is about Ancient Peruvian Secrets, right? And you have heard them in the video a little bit. So I'm going to go over what they are. Is anybody familiar with Peru here? Yeah. What are these? Has anybody been to Peru besides the ones that went with me on the journey? No? You have been to Peru? What do you think about Peru?
Machu Picchu.
Okay. You don't know? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay. So it's different when you go on a journey to learn about the history, to learn about what happened there, right? Like going to a museum, but it's different when you start talking to the mountains. So what are the Peruvian secrets? Secret number one, we, like Diane Dunn was saying in this video, we must examine what we left behind, our ancestry and our connection with Mother Earth. Okay, we must examine our ancestry. All of us are indigenous from somewhere. All of us have roots somewhere. All of us originated from somewhere. But unfortunately, we have lost that connection with where we came from. Okay, and being able to take that journey and going back and exploring why you have the genetic makeup that you have, why you were born into that family, why you were born into that particular ancestry. It's important for you to know, to understand your purpose in life. Okay, there's a reason why you have that ancestry. Secret number two, when we connect with nature, we can find out and understand our true purpose. You would think, but I've gone to so many hikes in the mountains, and I've gone to so many, different lakes and places, and I still haven't found my purpose. Well, when you open your heart and you start tuning into the spirits of the mountains, they will start talking to you. Okay, but you have to be at the right frequency, because how many people here have gone and talked to Lake Tahoe? Okay, good. That's what we need to do. We need to go there and talk to Lake Tahoe and wonder, and ask Lake Tahoe, what do you like? How do you like me to take care of your waters? How do you like me to take care of your shores? And when you ask the question, he will answer back. Okay? And when you connect with nature, you will find your true purpose. That has nothing to do with the job we hold. Secret number three, Pachamama, Mother Earth, wants us to be in union. Okay? I mean, we're going through an election right now. How divided can we be? Right? Imagine a mother that doesn't want her children to fight. Pachamama, Mother Earth, is that mother. She wants us to be in union. And what is the main thing that gets in the way? Ego, right? Because we have to defend that personality, that person that we think that we are, that has nothing to do with our purpose. Okay? The way we present ourselves may have nothing to do with who we truly are. So we need to put that aside in order to be united. Also, Vilma, in that video, mentioned the prophecy of the condor and eagle, and I don't know how many people are familiar with that prophecy. It is a Native American prophecy. Good, back there, good. What do you know about the prophecy?
But I know the bird was walking south and the eagle can do it and they get together.
Yes, and the quetzal. Yes, the quetzal, right. So the eagle and the condor, and the Quetzal will fly together once again. That's what the prophecy says. The people from the north with the people of the south are going to get united, and they're going to come together. We are becoming that homo luminous. And the Moon IQ writes is allowing us to receive that energy of love and put our egos aside in order to heal our planet. Because when we start defending ourselves against the other person and telling them that they're wrong, that is not a frequency of love. We have to work in our similarities and our differences. So Pachamama, Mother Earth, makes you feel, tells you that you need to work to be together and work together. Secret number 4, the healing tool of the shaman is the journey. Okay, you guys are taking a journey today by coming to this fair. You're taking yourself away from everyday noise, from everyday distractions, to make a moment to feed your soul. The tool of the shaman is the journey. So I encourage you to go into nature or take some time away to reflect on your purpose and what you want to do with your life. Okay? One of the things that we're offering right now, that I'm offering, is taking a group of people to Peru to experience the same thing that we experienced and the love and connection that we experienced during that documentary, so you can have it in your life. Secret number 5, the mountains are antennas that bring unconditional love to our planet. Okay, so I was meditating one day, and I was talking to Mount Ausangate. Ausangate is a mountain that is about 20,000 feet high, and I go and visit Ausangate. I try to go at least once a year. And what Ausangate was telling me, you need to bring people to the mountains. And I kept asking why. Because we mountains are antennas for the universal love. And when that love from the stars comes down to the ground, into our snow, and it melts into the rivers and the water, it feeds the earth. Okay? So that's why it's important that we make that journey to the mountains, or whatever mountains you want to go to your sacred place of your lineage. Okay? But what happens when that water gets polluted? Then we get polluted. And hence the importance of what Pachacutec told me at the beginning. I want you to clean my rivers. I want you to keep them clean, because that love, that universal love, is going to feed you. So now we're going to have a different perspective of how we can protect the earth. So, which are the ways that you can take this journey? Many people take pilgrimage to sacred places like Peru. Those are the things, some of the things that we do. The documentary that we put together, the name is Journey to the Heart of the Andes. And we put it together with intention to share this wisdom with the people of the United States and the world. So we didn't know how it was going to happen. We kind of put like a loose script together, and we went on a journey. We didn't know what we were going to encounter. We kind of knew who we were going to interview, but along the way, the app was just start opening the doors. And there was another interview, another interview, and another interview. By the end of the 10 days, 10 days only, we had a whole array of videos that we could put together and share with you. So, are you ready to go on a journey with us? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, again, the documentary is called Journey to the Heart of the Andes, and we are organizing a trip to Peru. What I would like to do today, if you want, is take this opportunity to do some healings here. Who would like to have a healing? Who's ready to experience some? Okay, can I come forward? What's your name? Darlene. Darlene. Hi, Darlene. Oh, like your sister. Okay. Let me just turn off my timer. It's like to remind me. Okay, Darlene. So what is that you're dealing with right now? Like physically or emotionally? What would you like to get rid of? I've been having a shoulder pain. Okay, I don't see that. Okay. Okay. I want you to go into that symphony. Go into it. Yeah, 3 times. you. Set it here. Okay. Show me this. Show me that. Okay. That's why they need an illumination. Yes. Does she need oh no. No. Does she need an instruction? Yes. Have you had a person that has passed away in your family recently? Or do you feel okay? So what happens is what I found in Darlene is that there's an entity attached to her. And what happens is different than having a being. The entity is more like in the core. And it's usually when a family, a relative has passed away in the family and is attaching to you. How do you recognize that you have an entity? What happens is you start liking things like they like. For instance, you start drinking coffee when you don't like coffee. You start walking their way or starting to look like them, you know, and that makes you feel a little bit out of place. Have you felt anything like that before? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. I mean, besides, I could do a quick scanning for you. Let your mama come forward. Okay, a lot of your problems have to deal with your gut health. So definitely you need to address that. And of course, hormonal changes, you're experiencing hormonal changes as well. Okay. Thank you. And there is a lot of concern about your health in this area. You're having a lot of problems. It's emotional. So there's a lot of like, you know, what's going on there? I don't know. But I'm telling you that those are the two things that are jumping up. You also need to check your thyroid as well. Okay. Come in here. And at this point in your life, you're really feeling like you're not on your path. Okay. So you really are like, you feel invalidated because you're not being able to see, what am I here for? That's the question. What am I here for? You know, so that's really something that definitely can help you with, but it has to do with feeling that love, the universal love back into your life. And I think that would fix a lot of issues. Okay. Thank you, However. Ego and thunder. What I'm getting is an image of little Darlene saying, please help me. Please help me. I need help. I need help. I need to feel loved and appreciated, but at the same time, I feel like you might need a soul retrieval. So what happens during okay, we'll continue. So what happens when we need a soul retrieval? What happens is we go through a traumatic experience in our life, and part of our soul just goes and hides, goes into the protective state, right? And we feel incomplete. We feel that we're missing something, so we need to call it back. Okay, but that soul part will not return until we feel safe for it to return. Okay, sometimes something happens in life, even just a discussion between your parents can trigger you into trauma, and that part of your soul leaves and doesn't want to come back until you're ready. So that's what I found on you so far. So I'm just gonna do a quick healing. Can I borrow this chair? And okay, so we're gonna use this kuya. It's called kuya. And we're going to check what chakra we're gonna work. Let me just list this. First chakra, second chakra. Okay, so it's your power. Okay, it's your power. You feel powerless. Okay, so I need you to hold the stone like this on your third chakra. And all see on your third chakra here. So like that. So I can see the stone. Perfect. Thank you. So all of those invalidation pictures that you're having right now, I need you to claim them and say, I'm going to get rid of you. And with all the intention, because the most important thing for healing is intention. When you have the intention to heal, you will heal. So you need to believe, okay? Okay, all of that out of your luminous field, I need you to send it into that stone. Okay. Good job. There you go. Ooh. feel it? Yeah. Good job. Oh, wow. Good job. You're good at this, Darlene. I wish all my patients were like that. Okay. Good job. And I would encourage you also to explore your hormonal issues into that stone. It seems like they need to connect that. So you might need also healing in your female space later. Good job. It's coming to peaceful state. Good job. Are you feeling? Smoke on this. Okay, we're gonna go even deeper. And this time I want you to release any, ooh, here it comes. Anything that might be in the subconscious that you're ready to let go. Okay, let's check the chakra. Good job. I have this thing. Okay. Not done yet. One more thing. Right. So you can create new possibilities, new adventures, new emotions. How do you feel? Good. Okay. How do you feel compared to before?
Feel more like myself.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Darlene.
Thank you.
All right. Do you guys have any questions or anything that you want to address? We have time for one more.
I guess, is there any way that you can tell if you have attachments? Or like personally, is there a way that you can scan the kind of how they're
Yeah. You want to come? I'll actually pick a stone first. Because I can read you from like here and kind of like, yeah, I see something, but I rather you do it in a physical way. I need you to blow 3 times into that stone. And by the way, the Peruvian shamans are experts on this stuff. Okay, so just showing you a little bit of what we can do. Okay. What is your name? Tina. Tina. Show me a yes for Tina. Show me a no for Tina. Thank you. Does she have any attachments? Yes. You see that? Does she need an illumination? No. Okay, so you need a cord removal. Okay, so is there any way you could grab that feather from my booth? Thank you. Okay, does she need anything else? No. Okay, so let me scan you for attachments. Let's see. You've been betrayed, right? It feels like you have something going through like this, like through your back.
Oh,
Yeah, or at least
same way.
abandoned. Okay, betray, abandonment. Yeah. It's a big one. Okay. So what she's gonna do is she's gonna bring in like one feather to help you release that. But right now you have a huge like abandonment picture right here. So Just trying to find it. Just loosen it up a little bit. Thank you, Martin. Woo. So this attachment is kind of like going through all your leg, and it's like a long snake. So I'm gonna pull it out a little bit more, and I'm gonna cut it when you're. Okay, so when I tell you, I need you to blow and say, I release, I let go. You ready? 1, 2, 3. I release, I let go.
I release, I let go.
Wow. Okay, here comes another one. You have another one in your room? Please watch this for a minute. And you know who it is, right? Seems like it. Okay. Time. 1, 2, 3. I release, I let go.
I release, I let
Go. There we go. Ooh, a lot of energetic changes right there. That was a lot of energy.
I can relax.
Yeah.
Like the flow is coming.
You need more work, sure. But I just want to tell you that there was a big one, and it seems like it was just like. See, this is the problem with course. Sometimes our parents, whoever train us, that we need to suck it up because that's expected, and you just go through life and saying, okay, amen to whatever, whatever parents or relatives or husbands, whatever, and they tell you this is how you need to behave. But it causes a big problem with us because it blocks our energy, especially in our core. In your case, was here, right here, and you cannot fully come into your body until that's removed. But it's an energetic imprint, and once it's gone, it's gone. Okay, so I would encourage you to find a way to keep healing, because there are minor ones on your wound, but that one has to be done, and that might need some changing your thinking as well. Okay. Yeah, but that's you know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, good. All right, thank you.
Can I ask another question?
Yes, Tina. Yes.
So all the ancestral work is very confusing because I've adopted. So is it parents or is it adopt? Like, I'm told it's ancestral through the blood, but it's very confusing to me.
Well, all of the above. All of the above. Well, I mean, our parents, unfortunately, are perfect, right? I mean, we're human beings. So we're human beings, and we need to heal from our wounds. Sometimes I feel like I hurt my child by just saying something that I didn't mean anything by it. And for them, they took it the wrong way, and it hurt them, and that causes an energetic imprint. So energy, it's just imagine that an energetic imprint can be there for so long that pretty soon it starts manifesting at a physical level. Okay, so that's why it's important that we remove those energetic imprints. Okay, we're not supposed to be carrying it around. And what happens when we isolate ourselves from nature, that's exactly what we stop doing. We stop letting go of negative energy. We don't have a way to reset ourselves. Okay, so a lot of the emotional baggage that we have is energy. It's energy. So we need to be able to release it. So when I was reading Darlene, I was calling on the serpent. That was the physical, this archetype that allows me to see what's going on at the physical level. Then I called on the otorongo, the jaguar, that allow me to look at the emotional level in the mind. Then next, I called on the hummingbird that allows me to see at the soul level. And then I call on the eagle and condor that allows me to see at the spirit level. Okay, so those are 4 different healing levels. Okay, but we cannot fix a problem down here from here. Okay, we have to come from the energetic level. If we don't address what caused the physical level from a higher level, it's always going to be there, and we're going to be going around the drain. Okay, so this is very important. All the levels are important. Going to the doctor is important. Going to the psychologist is important. But releasing the energetic imprint is very important as well. Okay, so we are multi-level beings, and that's part of the work that I do. Okay, any other questions, concerns? Who wants to go to Peru? Awesome. Okay, well, that's all I have. So do you have any questions?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
When are you going to Peru?
August 2025. Last week of August. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, once I get the group ready, I will start a class in which I will start like a monthly or bi-monthly meeting in which I will start teaching about the karpais, the rites, you know, and the people that want to receive them, they will receive them online. And then once we get to Peru, you know, if we have the chance, we do it again, or we allow the aquas to do their activations. Because nature, the sun, receiving the sun, will activate this karpais. Okay, receiving the sun, talking to the mountain, having that connection. Because every person that is going to go on this journey, they're not going just because. There's a reason and a purpose. Okay, so you're being called to go on this journey. All right. So just remember that it has to do with getting your purpose. Yes. No, I haven't. I have heard about ley lines. Yeah. And you, Melinda, you told me about that. We are in the similar ley lines with Reno, specifically, right? And Tahoe is with those ley lines. Yes.
There is a local astrologer who some of you may know named Robert Ayers in Truckee, who's quite well known. But he came on one of the journeys that I organized to Peru, and he said there's a lot of shamanic crossover between Lake Tahoe and Lake Titicaca. And so I would, if you're interested in learning more about that, you can get in touch with him, Robert Ayers, astrologicalalchemy.com.
Yeah. Any other questions? Oh, I want to introduce Wyatt. I'm sorry. Wyatt, can you, this young man is amazing. He and his friend went with me to film this documentary. He was amazing, and he was such an important part of this project. And you know, if he wasn't at the energy of the heart, we would not be able to create this amazing project. So I encourage you, please, to watch it. And the name is Journey to the Heart of the Andes. You can find it in kinema.com. Okay. Yes. I'm giving it to the earth. And once you guys leave, I'm gonna do a little fancy. So people will. No, when I'm removing it, I'm directing it. Yeah. So yeah, and that's important because what happens, we all are energy, right? So what happens is we go through a room like this. I would encourage you to either, if you don't know how to cleanse your own space energetically, at least take an Epsom salt bath, you know, to help you release that. That's something physical you can do, or you can use a sound healing instrument, you know, also, or you can meditate and ground your energy just like we did to the earth, right? And let it go. And have the intention. Again, 99% of healing happens with intention. If you have the intention that you're going to heal, you will heal. Okay? So, thank you.
Where is your video again?
Kinema.com. I'll give you the information. My booth is right outside the door. So if you guys are interested in the journey, the documentary, or any further healings, I'm right outside the door. Thank you so much.
Thank you.